no interruptions today and we'll have a good yoga session. All right, looks like we are all set. Just making sure I have the video and audio, everything. Yeah. So, thank you again for your patience. Namaste, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and happy Sunday to you all. Thank you so much for joining me on a Sunday morning. And in a way, this is all nice that we are all meeting up for a little bit of yoga practice, because with this, our attitude towards the rest of Sunday, our mood for the rest of Sunday, and our energy levels, both physically and mentally, will change for the rest of Sunday. And also for the upcoming week, we can plan better and execute better. So thank you again for coming. Kindly be seated in any relaxed position that you're comfortable in. If you are sitting on the floor, you can try to sit in Sukhasana, just crisscrossing your legs. Please make sure you're trying to keep your back as straight as possible, aligned with your neck and head. Kindly be at ease all the way from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Please place your palms on your knees so they are rested. Try to make a mental note of every part of your body. And if you're feeling any kind of tightness, or even if you feel you're holding them, just try to loosen them, please, as if you're not holding at all. Just no efforts there, leaving them loose freely. So they are relaxing further. So the whole body is feeling more relaxed at ease for our yoga practice. Also, kindly bring your mind to your practice. Please let not your mind wander, no other thoughts other than how am I practicing? Am I in the right state? Do I need to loosen a little bit more? Am I breathing right? So things which are associated or related to your yoga practice to help you make your practice more effective are the only thoughts that should come to your mind for this next half an hour. Please pay attention to your breathing. Kindly bring it to a normal rate of breathing and slowly go towards deep breathing. Deep breathing need not follow any specific guidelines other than just taking a long, deep breath, as long, as deep as you are comfortably able to. Need not have a count in mind. Sometimes that gets messed up. And sometimes we feel disappointed. Why are we not able to breathe in as long as the teacher is expecting or someone else is doing? Instead, please just respect your limits. Start breathing in a long, slow, deep breath. So you're taking in all the oxygen from the element, filling up your lungs to the extent possible. Then once you feel you've reached your limit, you're not able to breathe in any further, just follow it up with a long exhalation, a slow breathing out. Once again, as much as possible, you're trying to get your lungs empty, so your carbon dioxide is going out. And along with this, as you continue this practice of deep breathing, you realize that you start feeling so good that you're actually taking in all the positivity, all the goodness from the atmosphere around you, along with the oxygen. And as you exhale or breathe out, along with the carbon dioxide, you're letting go of all the negativity, all the bad elements, negative elements, fear, anxiety from yourself. So, just the practice of deep breathing along with relaxation gives us tremendous benefits. So, please try to practice effectively. Now, we will also recite to provide us further calmness and peace. And this recitation of Omkara is done during the exhalation. So let us try together, please, about 3 times. Inhale and exhalation and Omkara. Om, Om, Om. Couple more times, please. Try and find the right pitch and tone that will help you further calm down. Oh. This is the state that we need to continue practicing our yoga and meditation. Now, let us open our eyes and slowly try and follow these basic simple movements which are very beneficial for different joints and different parts of our body. We begin with our fingers, taking utmost care of every part of the body. Slowly stretch them, please. All the 10 fingers, the whole palm should feel the stretching. Now, as you breathe in, fold them, bring them together. Press on them gently, please. Hold the position for a few moments. Slowly, as you breathe out, you extend again. Stretch them, please. One last time. Breathing in, holding there, breathing out, extending, please. Now, bring your palms together in Namaste at the heart. Once again, I remind everybody, please try to be grateful for all that we have in our lives that are a blessing. Many of us, many members in this world do not have those blessings that we have. So let's be grateful for that and let's not worry about what we are yet to get or what we do not have. Because this gratitude will help us with our practice as well. Now, pushing all the fingers against the respective finger of the opposite hand, very slowly, please, no rush. You should feel a good amount of pressure on all the 10 fingers, but it should not be painful. If it's painful, just release slowly, please. Hold that position, then slowly come back. Just one more time. Breathe in. Apply slight pressure. Hold that position, please. Breathe out. Come back. Now, bending at the wrist on one side. Breathe in. Apply slight pressure from the palm on the top towards the or on the palm of the hand. Just apply slight pressure so we are feeling it at the wrist as well here. out. Come back to the starting position, please. Breathe in. Now on the other side. Just let's practice one more time on both sides. In silence, please. Wonderful. Relax, please. Now let us go for rotation at our wrists. Slow inward rotation and then slow outward rotation. Just the wrist, please. Rest of your hands, rest of the body are stable, steady. Please try and coordinate breathing as well. Relax, please. Now the next joint to take care of are the elbows. Slowly raise your hands parallel to each other and to the floor. Try to hold them steady there. This alone is not easy for many people, but practicing regularly once again will make you comfortable. So let's try that, please. Slow rotation along with the deep breathing. And then slowly completing the rotation while breathing out. Let's try it again. Now in the inward, in the opposite direction, please. Once you become familiar with these movements, you need not be observing the teacher or anybody else in class. You can just keep your eyes closed and practice for yourself. That will help you more than just looking at somebody and practicing. So please try that. Now, next we are moving to the shoulder joints. You can also try changing your position. So you will feel how the range of motion also can change with it. Instead of just sitting in Sukhasana, you can either kneel down, or if you would like to stand up, you can try that too. Then you will feel that when you're raising your hands up, you're getting a better motion. So please try that if possible. And if you're not able to raise your hands up, you can just simply rest your hands on your legs and go for rotation this way too. Okay. This can also be very effectively done. So please try whichever kind of shoulder rotation is easier for you. And then once you feel more flexibility, more mobility, you can try for the raising hands one. So please go for it very slowly. And as you raise your hands up, try and stretch as much as possible. Stretch to the extent possible, please. I hope you are coordinating breathing as well. Every movement will make you feel better and better. Not just physically, but it will also make you feel better mentally, emotionally. Provided you practice with the guidance of the right kind of guru who is teaching you in the right way, and you're practicing following all the basic principles. So please try to practice now in the reverse direction. Beautiful practice, which almost gives a whole stretching for the upper body here, along with your hands and rotation of the shoulders. You are in fact feeling the stretching in your upper body as well. Now, let us extend. Once we are done with that practice, let's extend our legs. We are going to take care of our legs a little bit now. So, just stretching them, keeping your legs slightly apart from each other. Now, simple movements just for the toes, because we don't really pay attention and do these, right, on a daily basis. So now is the time to bring our awareness to even the smallest of our parts of our body. Bend them, please. Bend your toes. Hold them there. Then extend them. Sometimes we start feeling when we're doing this that, oh, wow, there's so much tightness, so much stiffness. If you continue this regular practice, you will not feel that anymore. Now, let's practice flexion and extension for our feet here. Slowly bend your feet forward, stretch them, please. Breathe in, hold the position. Slowly breathe out. Bend them backwards. You'll start feeling the stretching here in your muscles, in your legs as well. Now, slowly once again, bending forward, hold the position. Let your body benefit from this. Slowly your stretching and compression. And slowly bend backwards, please. Kindly try and observe the effects of every movement, every position. That's when psychologically also it will start making an impact on you, and you will feel that you're getting your meeting your goal sooner when you are convinced about it. Now, keeping your legs slightly farther apart, you're going for rotation and your ankles. Very slowly, please. Just your legs are moving. Rest of your body is stable. You can just sit in long sitting posture if you're sitting on the floor, and relax. Taking support with your hands behind your back. If you're sitting in a chair also, you can try these movements. If you're lying down in the bed as well, you can try these movements. These are such simple movements that are being introduced to us by our Guruji. So we can be very thankful to him, and we can show our gratitude by just practicing regularly. That's all he asks us to do. Always practice regularly. Doesn't matter where we are, whether we are sitting, lying down, still in bed, feeling lazy to get up, we can still practice these. Or please, if you have any family member who has health concerns, even then you can please encourage them to practice. Now, let's go for the next movement, which is raising our legs. Please bring your legs together. Now turn your hands such that the fingers are facing the body. Slowly bend at your elbows, lean backwards to the extent possible without losing balance. Raise either one leg or both legs through an angle of about 30 degrees, 30 to 45 degrees at the most. So if you're just holding it, you can feel the core is being strengthened here. The back, the trunk, the legs, right? Everywhere. It's an excellent practice for strengthening. Now relax, please. We'll try this just one more time. Kindly observe your breathing as well. I hope you're not holding your breath. If you try with one leg, now please try with the other leg. Don't hold your breath. And if possible, you can let go of your hands, bring them parallel to the legs. Keep breathing, please. Be stable and steady. So this is Navasana, or the boat pose. We're just practicing to the extent possible by us. So all these practices can be modified to suit us, to suit our ability. Now let's go for trunk twisting. We are going to go practice Vakrasana, or the trunk twisting posture, bending the right leg, placing the foot by the left knee. If you are in a chair, you can, instead of the legs part, you can just do the trunk twisting part. Okay. Now, Vakrasana. Once you have bent the right leg, please try and keep it perpendicular. Do not let go of the knees such that it's going to the floor. Try and keep it perpendicular. Now, place the right hand behind your back as far as possible behind, such that you're getting a good twisting in the trunk. Okay. Now, the left hand should come against the right bent leg, bringing the left shoulder as close to the knee as possible. Try it, please, to the extent possible. Now, get a good twisting in the trunk. Bend backwards. Look back, turn your neck and head as well. The right elbow can be bent a little bit. to help you twist even more. Please stay in the final position while breathing to the extent possible. Need not hold your breath. Vakrasana or the trunk twisting posture. Come back, please. Slowly straighten your leg. Let's try this on the other side. Very slowly. If you feel you need a little bit rest, please go for it. Guruji never wants us to rush. He always tells rest is a must. So let's respect our body, respect our needs, and practice with enough rest in between. That actually helps our body recover and also strengthen. Now, let's bend the left leg. Place the left foot by the right knee. Turn backwards, please. Bring the right shoulder closer to the left knee. Take it against it. Now, the left hand is placed behind your back. Bend the left elbow to get a further twisting. Twist your trunk, please. Turn back. Turn your neck and head as well. Keep looking back. Please try to stay there in the final position and breathe to the extent possible. Do not hold your breath. Also, although you are in this twisted trunk twisting posture, even here, you can try to relax your body a little bit, little by little, little by little. And then one day you'll see you're fully relaxed, although you are in the final position of an asana. Release, please. Come back. Come back. That was Vakrasana or the trunk twisting posture. Now let's go for a few more simple movements of our neck. Kindly be seated once again in a relaxed, comfortable posture. It could be Sukhasana or just sitting in any posture that you feel comfortable in. Please keep your back straight, palms and knees. Should be ready to do deep breathing. So just relax yourselves thoroughly. Now, the whole body is stable and steady. We are only bending the neck and head. Slowly bend forward, please, along with exhalation or breathing out. Bend to the extent possible. When you can't bend any further, just hold it there, please. In fact, just let your neck and head loose there. You need not hold it. Let it loose. Just let it hang there. And keep breathing to the extent possible. Feel the stretching on the back of your neck, please. Compression on the front. Anytime you feel you cannot hold any further in a position, please release. Come back to the starting position. Take care of yourself throughout the practice. Now start bending backwards. Look up, look up. Slowly bend your neck backwards. Again, as far as you can go, then hold it there, please. Relax your neck and head. Breathe in as you do the movement, then stay in that position for a few more moments. And slowly come back to forward bending again. As you breathe out. One last time. Breathe in along with backward bending. When you are staying at that position, just continue breathing. Continue breathing, please. You need not hold your breath. Please feel the stretching on the front of your neck, compression on the back, and imagine how much benefits it's giving to your neck and head right now. All the nerves and muscles are being stretched. Some of them are being compressed. It's excellent for more blood circulation and more flexibility in those parts. Now, let's go for back to the starting position, please, and we go for sideways bending. Slow sideways bending. Feel the stretching on one side. Let your neck and head loose once you reach the final position. Feel relaxed, please. Try to feel relaxed even in the final position. Come back, please. Now let's try the same on the other side. Relaxation is an art that needs to be cultivated. It is not easy to even relax. In the beginning, many of us struggle. The teacher keeps saying relax, but I'm not feeling any relaxation. I'm feeling more and more tightness, more stiffness. And that is natural conflict if that is happening to you. But please continue the practice while putting efforts for relaxation. And one day you will realize that automatically you're getting into that state. So you have to just try to let loose, let go of the tightness. Sometimes it may help us to take our palm and rub against the part of the body that's tight. That may help sometimes. So please try to put your efforts, continue to put your efforts for relaxation of body and mind. Now, a couple of times we did bending on both sides. We are going for turning. We had done this in Vakrasana. We'll just do it one more time. Turn, hold place, back. Just one more time on the other side. Back, please. Let's go for rotation of the neck now. Bending forward. Please very carefully take your neck to one side. Start breathing in a long, deep breath as you continue rotating your neck. Take it to the back. Now, once the half rotation is done, you can try to start breathing out. As you continue to be careful while rotating your neck. Otherwise, you may feel giddy or strain yourself. Complete the rotation and the breathing. Now, go to the next rotation. Please practice this in silence, no instructions. Couple of times in the reverse direction as well. Relax, please. Release. Come back to the starting position. Now, let me quickly do a time check. We have about 10 minutes. So I will say, let us practice a few asanas, few more asanas, and then we will go for pranayama, beginning of meditation. So let us go for Padmasana, if you can try this, or Ardha Padmasana as we learned. So either crisscrossing both legs or one leg can just be let loose and just go for Ardha Padmasana, whichever you're comfortable. Now the aim here again is this is one of the meditative postures. So once again, our goal here is to relax our body and mind thoroughly and to be seated in the final position in a steady, stable way. Sthira Sukham Asana is a definition of an asana where the comfort and steadiness or stable, being stable are what makes essentially an asana. or a posture. Keep breathing, please. Don't hold your breath. Release. Now let's try Padmasana with the other leg, starting with the other leg. If you started with the right, please practice with the left. We always try and give benefits to both right and left parts of the body. So you will feel that one tends to be more stiff than the other, and that is normal. So we are trying to give exercise and benefits to both sides. Release, please, release. Let us go for yoga mudra or forward bending while we are sitting. It can be performed either in Padmasana like we did before, or just in Sukhasana if that is not very comfortable for you. So whichever you're comfortable with, either Padmasana or Sukhasana, what's important is you are keeping the back straight and you're slowly bending forward from the hips. Remember, from the hips. You can try your hands at the back so they're more comfortable there. And slowly bend forward. Go as far as you can bend. And then once you reach your final position, just let your upper body loose there, please, like it's hanging. Just let it loose. Need not hold it with efforts. Keep breathing, please. Our ultimate goal is to touch the forehead, nose, or chin to the floor. One of those. Until then, just find your final position and please try to relax there. Leave yourself loose. Keep breathing. Slowly come back, please. Slowly come back to the starting position. Now, once we are done with this, you can release your legs, come back to Sukhasana or the long sitting posture, whichever you feel like doing. Now, we did forward bending. Let us go for a complementary asana, which helps us further, which is backward bending or Ushtrasana. We are going for Ushtrasana. So, backward bending can be done in many asanas. And right now, since we are still seated, we'll try camel pose or Ushtrasana. Please kneel down, bend your toes such that we are facing inwards. Keep your knees slightly apart and also the feet. The distance between the feet should be almost the same. Now hold your ankles, please, thumb inside, 4 fingers outside. Slowly. When you feel you're ready, you're stable, you can go to the next step, which is getting up. Pushing the body to the front. If you're unable to do it while holding both hands, let go of one hand, please. Whichever you find easier. And then bend forward, push forward and upwards. And slowly bend back, relax, neck and head as well. If you're able to hold both hands, do that. If not, just with one hand, please. Please hold your balance. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Relax your neck and neck as well. And please keep breathing in the final position. And slowly come back, please. Very slowly, carefully. Do not lose your balance. Come back. So if you are holding with just one hand, you can always try again by holding on the other side. So slowly, gradually, with baby steps, you are making yourself more and more flexible, more and more mobile. But being very careful is at most important. Please relax. Come back to Sukhasana or any sitting comfortable posture. We'll now go for pranayama, anuloma viloma pranayama. If you have questions about any part of our practice, kindly contact us. I will leave our contact information in the Zoom chat once I'm done here. And also, if you go to our website, utsahi.foundation.org, there is a contact form by which you can contact us. So please ask your questions. We are here to serve you. We want you to learn better and practice most effectively. We want you to feel that this yoga practice is helping you and not making, if it's not making any difference, maybe there's something to discuss. Or if it is harming you, definitely there's something to discuss. So please bring it up to us and we will have a one-on-one discussion on that. Now let's go for pranayama. Slowly closing left nostril first. Breathing in through the right nostril. Closing both nostrils. Performing chin lock. Releasing the chin lock. Opening the left nostril. Breathing out through the left nostril. Breathing in through the left nostril. Closing both. Performing chin lock. Releasing the chin lock. Opening the right nostril. Breathing out through the right nostril. Let's practice this once in silence, please. Let's see how much we are able to follow what the guidelines are. Okay, this practice is not for children, just for grown-ups, please. The inhalation and exhalation should be long and deep. Please try that. Please, please. Now, let's continue to be seated in this relaxed state. Keep your eyes closed. Focus on yourselves. You can bring your attention to a God that you have faith in. You can visualize with the eyes of your mind a divine figure, divine idol that brings more peace, faith, belief in you, hope in you. You can think about God, or you can bring attention to any element of nature that brings peace to you. Beautiful sunrise, birds chirping, being on the seaside. Just visualize anything, any element of nature that brings peace to you. Or you could just focus on your own breathing. There are many ways that we can perform meditation, but the point here is to just pay attention to one aspect, being lost in that aspect. Continue to be seated in that state, please. Thank you so much for joining our yoga session today. And because of time, we only focus on few asanas and only a little bit of pranayama and meditation. Of course, there's another optional meditation session after this. So you're welcome to stay back if you have more time and join the meditation team as well. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please do reach out to us. And also, I would like to mention that we can continue to keep teaching more and more practices.
So please reach out to us, and we have our weekday yoga sessions as well if you'd like to join us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vidya.
No problem. I'm going to make the meditation team host now. Oh, hello, Pushpa. How are you? Good to see you. 1 second. Yes, I have made you host. I've replaced the pin. So please check if you are able to control. And I will leave my contact information for him. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. And if it's okay, I will. Are you able to hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you. So the first 15 minutes we are going to be on the book